What's going on, guys? It's Zach. We are back. You're probably like, where the heck are you, Zach? This is not your normal gym. I am up at Hercules Gym in Syracuse, New York. My favorite gym, probably my favorite gym, period. But my favorite gym to go to when I am back home. This is a workout me and John hit after the holidays. So we hit legs, and we started out with some safety bar squats. Now, the safety bar, if you've never used one before, if you're at a gym that has one, I highly recommend using it. A lot of gyms tend to not have them, but what it's going to do is place that weight a little bit farther forward, kind of like you're doing a front squat, but the bar is still on your back. And so we're going with, kind of a normal width stance, heels elevated so that we can get some decent knee flexion, because we're trying to bias the quads with this movement. And it was awesome. I did a lot of safety bar squats in college because we had a safety squat bar, and haven't done a lot of them since because our gym doesn't have one. But we figured we'd take advantage of Hercules having pretty much every bar under the sun. You can see in the background there's a bar rack with just like a ton of different variation. Football bars, buffalo bars, and everything. So we figured we'd take advantage and hit some safety bar squats. So working up to I wanted to work up to a heavy set of like 5 or 6. We wanted to go for some more reps and didn't even put on the knee sleeves. I think I forgot, or I think I was just being lazy. But this is my top set you're seeing right here. So this is 245, 55, probably 265. I think the bar is 65 or 55 or 65. But anyway, so hit this for a heavy set of 5 to 6, and what I'm trying to do is, heels elevated, so we're getting a little bit more knee flexion, and I'm really trying to get that quad as lengthened as it can get. So really trying to touch my hamstring on the back of my calf, just really trying to lengthen that quad, and then drive out of the hole and squeeze the quads at the top. And I think if I was doing these again, I might try to do more constant tension, but we were going pretty heavy. And you'll see, like, when I'm going to do a drop set here, I'm going to drop the weight down to 155, I think, and going for more of a constant tension here. So you're going to see me not come all the way up, and it's just brutal after we did about 5 or 6 sets. I think we ended up doing a few sets at that working weight, and then we dropped it. So I didn't want to film too much, just because me and John were just just kind of vibing and getting a workout in like the old days. So I didn't want to film like every single set, but I filmed one thing of every single exercise for you guys if you want to try this workout out. And there's just so many toys at Hercules. I mean, you see in the background there's a pit shark, reverse hyper in the background that we didn't even get to use either of those. There's a nice GHR machine back there. So just so many toys at Hercules, and I was lucky enough to lift for like a week up there when I was back home for the holidays. So if you are up in the Syracuse area, definitely check it out. Moving on to some reverse power squat Romanian deadlifts, RDLs here. And I have never done these before. Oh, look at that. John's booty getting in the way here. I told him to move. So I've never done these before like this. It's very kind of similar to a good morning, I feel like, rather than an RDL. But getting a little bit of bend in the knee and focusing on hinging at the hips and getting your butt, pretend like there's something behind you that you're trying to touch with your butt. So you're really just trying to get that butt as far back as you can, and then squeeze the glutes and the hamstrings hard. So this was a really awesome movement. I did this actually twice. I went back and hit legs again, did this movement again, went a little bit heavier. But if you have this kind of machine, it's a great movement to incorporate if you want to hit your hammies, glutes, just think about hinging at the hips and getting that butt back, and then flexing the glutes and the hammies, and you'll be good to go. So went from there to some leg extensions, and just focusing on that contraction, focusing on doing like a 3-second negative here. And at this point we're kind of, we started out with quads, went to a more hamstring glute movement. Now we're going back to the quads here. So I think we did 3 or 4 sets of these to just really drive some blood into the quads with the 3-second negative. And it was funny because I was trying to move the pad, like the foot pad. I was trying to move it up, and like it just was not moving. So it's a little bit low for me. I kind of wanted to pull my toes a little bit more towards me, and that can kind of help you squeeze it can help you feel your quad a little bit more at the top if you try to pull your toes back towards you. So that's a cue that I'll use sometimes I'll go with toes more pointed like out, and I feel that a little bit more in like the portion of my quad closer to my knee. So when I pull my toes towards me, I feel a little bit higher in my quad, and when I don't, I feel a little bit lower in the quad, the more like teardrop area. So moving on to another unique machine here, the inverted leg press. And this it's kind of tricky to like get in there and to navigate yourself in there and everything, but going with a wider stance. I know you guys probably can't see it, but going with a wider stance and going really high up on that platform, about as high as I can go on that platform, so that I'm really driving through the heels, really trying to bias the hamstrings. And you can see the range of motion is kind of short, but my lower back is staying on that pad there. And this is an awesome machine to have if you have any like lower back problems, because there's no compression of the spine, as there is with most leg presses. But this, you're just laying relatively flat. So and with that movement, I focus on my thigh, like driving my thigh towards that wall. I don't focus really on up and down as much. I focus on, when I get to the bottom, I focus on driving that thigh back towards its starting position, and you really feel that in your hammies. And that was me just trying to freaking get up and get out of there. Last movement here, some sissy squats. We have a Smith machine at Underground, my normal gym, but it's a weird Smith machine. It doesn't just go like straight up and down. And I had seen Julian doing these on a normal Smith machine, where you can actually drive back into the bar and come up, and it was a lot better. It was just awesome. So just finished up with these, as many as you can get. Just getting those quads all the way lengthened, and then squeezing to drive up. So awesome movement, awesome workout. Love Hercules. If you guys are digging the content, as always, hit that like button. If you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys for the next workout. Peace.